Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Richmond Math lesson. I'm Mrs. Yeager, and today we're doing day 2 of SOL 316, and the learning target for today is I can solve pattern problems using an input-output table. But first, let's have our joke. What did the Dalmatians say after eating lunch? Give up? That hit the spot. So silly. The materials you're going to need today are paper or the practice set, pencil, and then the squares, just like we talked about yesterday. I don't care what kind of squares, but you're going to need them for our experiments today. So our learning target is I can solve pattern problems using an input-output table. The thing I'm curious about today is input-output table. So we're going to learn what those are today. In fact, here is an input-output table for us. And this is also part of your practice set. So now for row 1, I want you to put down one block. This is very similar to what we did yesterday. And then you're going to write on the output table a 1. And then I'm going to draw what that looks like. That's really easy. Now, for the second row, let's build 2 blocks. And so where it says number of cubes, I'm going to say 2. And I want you to draw what you built. And so it should look something like this. Okay, you ready for 3? I'm going to put 3. I'm building that staircase again. And in my input-output chart, I'm going to put a 3. And I'm going to draw what I just built. Well, let's look at the next one. 4 blocks, right? And I'm going to put the 4 in my chart, and I'm going to draw what I made. And then finally, 5. So for number of cubes, I'm going to write 5, and I'm going to draw what that looks like. Fabulous. Okay, so this is very similar. It's a little different than what we did yesterday, but it's a very similar. So when I look at the chart that I have here, instead of saying row, the rule was add 1. Every time, instead of yesterday we were adding 2, every time this time we just added 1 more. So that's my rule. So this chart could be an input-output machine, and because input would have been the steps, and the output is how many blocks were in each step. So let's keep going. This is also on your practice set. This is scenario A, and read along with me as I read aloud. 1 bicycle has 2 wheels. 2 bicycles have 4 wheels. Continue the pattern on the table and name the rule. Well, you remember that a rule is something that we are following, right? And so, like, I have a rule that I might have to go to bed by 9 o'clock. Or there's a rule now that we have to wash our hands all day long after we touch something. So let's put this into our input-output machine. So 1 bike has how many wheels? 2. Wonderful. 2 bikes I have there have how many wheels? 4. Okay. So, how many would be for 3? Or 4? Or 5? So take a second and figure out how many wheels would be in 3 bikes, how many wheels would be in 4 bikes, and how many wheels would be 5 bikes. Okay, let's check. 3 would have 6 wheels. Right. 4 would have 8 wheels, and 5 would have 10 wheels. So now what is the rule? What am I doing over and over and over on this? I'm adding 2, right? So every time I did this, I had to add 2 more to it. So now the question is, how many wheels would there be on 7 bicycles? Can you think? What would be a strategy to use to figure out 7 bicycles? 14. So my strategy might be to count by 2s to 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I might have used a number line like we did yesterday. I might have actually used a multiplication sentence that would say 7 times 2 would be 14. Those are all great strategies. So now this is on your own. Read it aloud with me. Sharon paid 50 cents for 1 candy bar. 2 candy bars would cost her $1. Complete the table to show the cost of up to 5 candy bars. Name the rule. What would be the cost of 7 candy bars? Now do this and we'll go over it tomorrow when we have our next lesson, or Thursday when you have your next lesson with me, because you're going to enjoy something with Miss Crawley tomorrow. So today I can solve pattern problems using an input-output table. I know what that input-output table, I know what a pattern is now. So happy working, and I'll see you next time. Bye.